Hello everyone and welcome back to Mandy Weirdmore's classroom. A plus if you completed your homework and subscribing and liking. Today's lesson plan is the history of animation memes. If you have been a long time attendee of Mandy Weirdmore's classroom, you know I used to partake in animation memes, and they were my most viewed videos at one point. However, most of them are private now because I cringe so bad at my old art. But I was definitely in the animation meme fandom, so I have some experience. So let's get into the history. Animation memes are trends in the art community to popular songs. They all have a consistent theme, but the characters are all different. They could be original characters, also known as OCs, fan art, or a drawing of yourself. Animation memes are popular on YouTube and TikTok. They range from a couple seconds to minutes. Animation memes rose to their most popular in 2016. Cringe fact about your professor. This is the year she entered high school and made an insane amount of animation memes and would show them to her classmates. They would laugh. She thought with her. It was really at her. But anyway, still glad I made those because they helped me improve my art a lot. Anyway, back to the lesson. Professors shouldn't trauma dump on their students. The most popular animation memes of those times were musicals, Jack Staber songs, and songs from anime. The most notable animation meme makers of those times were Wolfie Chew, Rosalie, Starry At. However, 2016 was when animation memes really took off, but when and how did they start? I remember viewing my first animation meme at my cousin's house. It was my first experience with YouTube, well actually, with the internet in general, because Maine was very behind in every way possible. It was 2007, a warrior cat animation meme on one of those big chunky white computers that hummed and buzzed, and it blew my mind forever. And then, and there, animation became my special interest forever. Animation memes surprisingly existed even before YouTube, even though they were on websites like 4chan and Japanese video sharing websites known as Nico Nico, which translates to smile videos, although that website does not exist anymore. Future me cutting myself off here, it does exist again. It was just temporarily suspended due to a hacker. Well, a group of hackers, and they lost a lot of money over it, and the website lost a lot of data as well, but it eventually returned, so you can still visit it. Animation memes are deeply rooted in anime culture. Fan culture, I mean, most originating from people placing their own characters into anime opening songs. It is surprisingly hard to track down the history as Nico Nico is shut down, and majority of the sources have broken links and deleted videos from how long it has been. To make tracing the history of the first animation meme even harder, there's a legal battle. Carmel Danson doesn't want you to know that the original remix came from the animation meme, which came from the characters who are in this lolly anime hentai game, and they don't want you to know that, understandably so, but they keep copywriting videos who talk about it. I probably won't get copyrighted because I'm a small channel, but bigger channels have been copyright struck for playing the song. So I will not play the song for you, sadly, but you can look it up. It's still there. It's just really hard to find the origins because they are constantly copyright striking. They want to be known as the original creators of the speed up mix and never mention Speedy Cake, who did the original remix, which is just a sped up version, because they don't want to acknowledge the history. It all makes sense. It's just they have to acknowledge the history unless they keep copyright striking, which it seems that's their plan. Shockingly, the first animation meme was similar to an edit you see on TikTok today. It was a clip from the intro of a video game called Papa Tan. During this research, I found more information about this video game that I'd like. The animation meme that shows the intro is very misleading because it's It's a lolly hentai. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But that's besides the point. We are talking about the start of animation memes, and that is apparently where it starts. It was known as the most kawaii intro on an anime forum in 2003. GIFs and JPEGs of the game intro were posted for people to use. So yeah, the intro of the game is very misleading anyway. To get into the full history, I had to dive into the bowels of the internet. Before YouTube, before Tumblr, when it was all forums and personal websites. I found an old blog website from 2008 where this person interviewed the first person to make an animation meme. The creator's name is Sven. He is from Sweden. In 2006, he posted the creation of the two characters from Papa Tan dancing to a sped-up caramel dancin', saying he sped up the song himself, originally, leading to more questions over who remixed the song originally, making the story that much harder to follow. He originally posted it to his website. He would later post it to 4chan, where its popularity started. Completely unaware of the phenomenon he started until a couple months later. Caramel Dancin' Speed Cake Remix was posted the same time as the popular meme on 4chan. This was what most people would use for the audio when reposting the GIF on forums on 4chan. According to this blogspot site, the first person to release their own version of the animation meme with characters from the band Gorillaz instead of Puppeton characters, the creator was known as Funzo. They posted it in 2006 on a discontinued website, sheezyart.com. Funzo's creation went by many names like Sexy Bunny Dance and Lizard Girl Dance. It used to be available on YouTube, but is now completely gone, and I can't get it on the website sheezyart as it is discontinued. The only way to see the first relic is using the Wayback Machine, but I won't do that for respect for the creator. It became a phenomenon online, and people started to make their own. People continued to draw different characters in the animation, mostly anime ones. A lot of them were on DeviantArt until they were all removed due to copyright reasons. That is when the shift to YouTube happened. When the animation meme spread to YouTube in 2008, it reached a larger audience. It wasn't just anime fans on obscure forums and 4chan. Now Western audiences were finding them, and even more animation memes began to spread. That was the time of warrior cats and furry OCs filling up the animation meme space. Artists were still using anime intros for animation meme templates like Lucky Star, though at that time they were not known as animation memes in the beginning because they were not spreading as fast as memes do, and people only thought memes were funny haha photos you share to your friends. But memes would become their new name as people started to create their own versions, and that was what a meme would be known as. They wouldn't be classified as animation memes until the 2010s when they were at their height. This would be attributed to people having access to apps like Flip-a-Clip and Clip Studio Paint, no longer having to rely on old and hard-to-access programs without a computer, like MS Paint and Windows Movie Maker. You can now make them on your iPad and at home. This was when I started to participate in animation memes as well. I personally used Flip-a-Clip. Around that time, I remember the most popular being Girls with like 3 R's, My R, any Jack Staber song really. Oh, and any Cave Town song. Oh, I also ate up all the Hamilton animatics, but those don't really count because they are animating a full scene or song, unlike an animation meme where it is a short clip of dancing and many people recreate it. The list of animation memes is never ending really, but there are the most popular according to the website Fanlore, and I'll place that here. The most notable animation meme creators in my day, oh god, I sound old and I'm only 22. Anyway, the most notable ones I remember are Wolfie Chew, Stariat, Sush Hush, Yeager. I'm sure there are so many more. I used to love Emarichu as well. I still watch her videos actually, but they're not animation memes really. They were storytime animators, but a lot of them dabbled in both. Animation memes are still popular, but nowhere near as popular as they used to be. There could be many reasons for this: YouTube's stricter copyright policies, how long it takes to make an animation, AI, YouTube's algorithm only working when you post consistently, which is pretty much impossible for long animations that take months, or artists switching to short form content platforms so they can make shorter, more scene animations. In reality, it's a mix of all the reasons, as most things are. That's not to say animation memes have completely stopped. There are still animators out there and new ones popping up. I personally enjoy Cup Toast. They started 4 years ago, which seems long ago, but in the grand scheme of animation memes, it's pretty recent. Some original animation meme creators are still at it, like Wolfie Chew as well. Even though the animation meme community has slowed down, it has certainly not ended, and you too can still create them. Even try the old original ones, because art forms truly never die as long as someone out there is doing it. Thank you for joining me on the history of animation memes. I hope you like this lecture down below and hopefully subscribe for more. Most importantly, everyone, stay weird. Bye!